The couple goes to bed. The bride gets dressed. The boy arrives home. He looks for his bride. He observes the bride and enters the room. The boy says they are alone, and the man ordered to bring it here. She asks what she thought of the dress. He says it looks wonderful. And the two start kissing. The two go to bed. Someone knocks on the door, and they both panic. The boy asks what he is going to do now. She asks for calm and says to be silent. She says she is the woman and says she will fix it. The boy wonders what the woman wants. The girl opens the door for her neighbor. She comments that she found out that she is going to marry the engineer. She says it's true. The neighbor asks to come in, and the girl asks to come another time. The neighbor says it won't be long. The girl says that her husband shows her the house later. She says she is interested in buying. She says she is just wearing a towel and is going to take a shower, and the neighbor will come another time. The neighbor says she wants to buy the house. The girl asks to arrange a time with her husband and says goodbye. The neighbor wonders why the girl acts strangely like that. The girl returns to the room. The boy asks what he wanted. She says that the neighbor wanted to come in and look at the house, as she was interested in buying it. The boy says that her husband is at the meeting and told him to bring these documents. The girl says to enjoy it then. The boy says he wants to order something, and the girl asks what. He says to show what's under the towel. And soon after, the two kiss. The man arrives and greets the neighbor. The two greet each other. The man says the papers are at home. The neighbor asks if she doesn't have the key. He says he gave the key to the employee to bring some documents. He knocks on the door again. The boy questions who he will be now. The girl goes to see who it is. And the boy grumbles. The girl is surprised to learn that it is her husband. She goes back to the room and says it's her husband. The boy says that they cannot be discovered, as he could end their plan. The girl tells him to hide. He says he doesn't know where. The girl calls to accompany her. She asks to hurry. And she says she has an idea. The boy tells her to solve everything. She will open the door. The husband asks to come in. She says she is wearing a wedding dress. The husband says this is not the time to try on dresses. She says it's bad luck to see the bride before the wedding. He then asks to get the documents that the employee brought. She says she will get it and asks to wait. And the girl goes to the table to get the documents. She gives it to her husband. He says the keys are missing. She asks what she said. The man asks for the key that was with the documents. She says she doesn't have a key with her. And she says that the boy only left the papers. The husband says it's strange. And the bride says goodbye. The man shows the documents for the house and everything needed to buy, that payments are up to date. The neighbor says this is good. The man says he will call the employee. The neighbor says it's good to have everything correct with the documentation. The man says he wants to know where the keys are, and if she needs to ask questions, she can look for him. The man finds it strange after calling the employee and his cell phone rings inside the house. The neighbor leaves in disbelief. The boy says her husband is calling. She says answer it. The boy says she can hear his voice. The girl says to let it ring. He asks if it is urgent. The girl says that her husband has no idea that he is here. The boy says he cannot waver. The man listens through the door and is outraged. The girl says not to worry, because her husband does everything she wants. The boy says he's worried about everything going wrong. The man says he can't believe his wife did this. And the girl says that the man thinks she is with him out of love, and mocks him. And she comments that she would never be with a man like that if it weren't for the money. The boy says that the man is smart, and she has to find a way to transfer everything to her name. And they cannot be discovered, and when everything is in her name, she will be free. The girl says the man eats out of the palm of her hand. The man wonders how he will unmask the two of them. And he remembers the spare key. The man opens the door slowly without making a sound. The girl says he can't see her like this. He asks why. She says it's bad luck. And the unlucky man wants to marry her. The girl questions why she said that. The man says he heard the entire conversation. And he says they were both good actors. She says she can explain. The man says he won't have a wedding, and can go live with the boy, and tells them both to disappear from his house. The girl insists. The man says he has nothing to talk about, and tells him to leave. And he tells the boy to look for another job. The boy says he needs the job. The man says he helped the boy, and so he was reciprocated. And he orders them both to leave his house now. And the girl pulls the boy by the arm and leaves irritated. She says she will be happy with the boy. He says no indeed. She questions him. The boy says that he doesn't stay with poor women and leaves. The man says he had a deliverance.